It's all good in Hollywood. I'm Lisa Gibbons saying hello to Scott Michaels from DearlyDepartedTours.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to my latest unboxing extravaganza. These are lovely things that people have given me, sent me. Actually, a couple of these are eBay purchases, I'll be honest with you. I know what some of these are. I'm not sure what some of these are, and I'm very excited to show you, to dip into it. So I am ready to roll. I hope you are, and join me as we crack on. So now I did a tour a couple of weeks ago in Los Angeles, a Helter Skelter tour, and lovely Bobby Thompson, who was on that tour, gave me this unusual artifact. And this is a program for a boxing match. I'm sorry, a wrestling match featuring Sam Shepard, who you might know was convicted of killing his wife in 1954. They based The Fugitive on him, the TV show. His sentencing was overturned. He did marry again, and actually George Strickland, who he's tag teaming with Don Carson and Mag Morris, was his second wife's father. So it's kind of an odd sort of gathering of people here, and it is a curiosity, and it's just bizarre, really. Tonight, the man you'll read about will wrestle in the Olympic Squared Circle. Dr. Sam Shepard and his tag team partner, George Strickland, who is also his wife's father. Bizarre. Anyway, he has the press conference, tag team title. Will Dr. Shepard use his famed mandibular nerve press, better known as the hook, on Carson or Morris? Keep an eye out as the bout unfolds tonight. So thank you. I don't know what year this is, but I love this, and thank you so much. Oh, it says 1969. Oh, of course, 1969. That was the significant. There was lots of significance, but that was part of it, was that this was a 1969, October 24th, Sam Shepard, bizarre artifact. Thank you, Bobby Thompson. Love this. Now, I'm going to use, let's see, I started some of these because these bubble wrap things are a pain in the butt. Although I haven't opened them, I promise you that. And this is from, I'm not going to say until I see it, because I don't know if it's an eBay thing. Oh, it must be, because she wants a Death Egg sticker. And let's see what this is. Treasure hunt. Oh, a button. So this is lovely Janet Hamilton. And what is it? Oh, yes, very interesting, but stupid. Laughing, and you guys know how much I love laughing. Artie Johnson's favorite tagline, this is awesome. Your story is very interesting.
Very interesting.
Always funny. A Nazi is always funny on a comedy show. And I'll get the Death Egg sticker out to you, and you guys know how to get them. Tab on, that's right. Love my Tab soda. I'm running out. I don't have much left. So thank you very much, Janet. So very, I love that. It's going to go well. I will have one day show you all my laugh-in stuff. Let's see, what's this? I did start. Well, actually, let me go on to the bubble wraps. Now, this is Jim Varkalis, and he and his family have always been super supportive. I will, careful of the personal correspondence. Enclosed is a single Playboy cufflink that belonged to Joan E. Mattis, who was the November 1960 Playmate of the Month, as well as a personal secretary and short-time love interest of Hugh Hefner, amongst other roles. More of that is listed in the Chicago Tribune article, which is also included. Wow, ooh, look at that. Oh, is that cool or what? You see that? That is neat. Got that from her half-brother, Dennis. We're good friends with for a few years. Dennis mentioned it in the obituary. I don't know if Dennis has the other cufflink. I thought it's a very, very cool. Thank you so much. Also, the November 1960 Playboy, which contains her photo. And look at that. I love old Playboy magazines. I really do. I probably shouldn't thumb through this because, you know what, they clock one nip and and YouTube has gotten so bad, or whatever they are, protected, we'll say. Oh, That is cool. Let's see if I can find her really quick. There we go. Small Wonder, Playboy's Playmate of the Month, page 72. Give me a moment. I don't want there to be any objectionable. Okay, I can show you this. There she is. This is pretty cool. Joni Mattis, Miss November. What they say about small packages. She's 5'2". It looks like a 16-year-old. Hey, let's put her in a horny magazine. I'm not going to go on with this because there's probably some. I can show you this one. She's quite beautiful, and she looks like she's 16. Hey, that's pretty gross, but and an awesome artifact, and I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you so much. I will read this article about her. And, wow, she died of cancer September 4th, 1999. Very interesting. I will do the deep dive soon. But thank you so much. That is a really cool little artifact. I don't have anything real Playboy on, I have some stuff like a dish and things like that, but I wish I could have afforded something in Hefner's auction. That would have been really cool. But I like what I have. Right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So this is, not sure if this is eBay or not. Periodical. Laugh-In, Joanne, Ruthie, Judy, and Goldie, and others. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, look at some, oh my gosh, look at this. These are fabulous. Oh, you guys totally know it's like a fetish for Laugh-In. Alan Seuss. Interesting. I'm going to leave that here. This is cool. Who sent this to me? Who's the nice person who sent these to me? Look at these. Whoa. 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 This is awesome. Oh my God. This is very cool. Judy Carn. Forget the name, remember the taste, because there's only one Chunky. Original and pecan. Wow. Judy Carn, Burt Reynolds. I want to do a story on him sometime soon. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is like a plethora of Laugh-In stuff. I can't go through it all, but somebody who sent this to me, there's got to be a note in here. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. God, I am so excited. Bill Cosby says toys do too much for kids. Oh my gosh. What year is this? I bet you it's like they didn't even have years in these things at that point. Oh, 1969. Look at that. Okay, so Saturday, May 17th, 1969 at 8 o'clock, Get Smart, when they used to have cool shows on weekends. Human Cargo. Hulls of Montezuma, Hunchback of Soho. What was on at 9 o'clock on Saturday, May 17th, 1969? Hogan's Heroes, that funny Nazi show. Perry Mason, The Case of the Howling Dog. Ann Rutherford is the guest. The World of Hart Crane, an evocation of the life and work of this noted American poet. Petticoat Junction. Gosh, so cool. This is cool. This is all so cool. And there's got to be a note in here. Look at this. Saturday Evening Post. There's not a note in here? I can thank Sean. I don't want to say your last name because I don't know if you want me to say your last name, but Sean, there's the note. Wow. Enclosed some Laugh-In clippings, Joanne, Judy Carn, Ruthie, and others. 3 Laugh-In related magazines and an 8x10 of Joanne. Enjoy, Sean G. or SG. Thank you, Sean G. or SG. Look at that. Judy, Goldie, and Chelsea, the girls of Laugh-In. Wow. Neat diaper rash. Don't kid me. This is cool. I'm going to have a great time going through this. Thank you. I mean, you guys, yeah, Laugh-In. Very, very cool. Thank you, SG. Very, very kind of you. Now, it was my birthday this week, and my friends Ann and Rob in England always send me a care package. And, of course, I get my sweets. I've got my Jammy Dodgers, and I got my Lion Bars, and Troy got his Twiglets, because it's his birthday, too. And those thank you, and the sweets, love them. And I'm going to show you in the hobnobs. Oh my God! Right. So this is a extra special treat. If any of you guys know, I'm an EastEnders fan, that British soap opera. I've been watching it for a couple of decades. And one of my favorite characters, who's gone probably forever, because I heard she's not doing well in life, is Cora Cross. Anne Mitchell, who played Cora on EastEnders. She was Tanya's mother and Rainie's mother. And I loved her. She was just an old, she was like a, I don't know, I liked her a lot. She was snotty and funny, and I liked her very much.
You know, coming here tonight, talking to Tanya, it made me realise what an idiot I've been, and I swear to you, I will never try it again.
Too right you won't, because if you do, I'll drag you through the square by those cheap extensions of yours and let everyone know exactly what you are. Now get out.
Now, also, Ann and Rob gave me this before, which, and you guys watch EastEnders, this is like holy, practically. June Brown, who plays Dot Cotton, who's one of the most beloved characters, I think, ever on television in Britain, and more people should know her. She's been gone for a while, too, since before COVID, so I hope they're not going to kill her off, and I hope she doesn't die, because June Brown is fabulous, and when she does go, it'll be a very devastating time.
So how come you're living here?
It's nice, isn't it? Very nice class of clientele. Very quiet. Fine.
What happened to Nick and Zoe and Ashley?
Didn't I mention it in one of my letters?
Mrs. C, I haven't heard from you in 2 years.
Oh, is it really that long? Do you mind? I mean, I know I should have given it up, what with all the talk about what it does to your brain cells, but it's one of my few remaining pleasures.
You started to send my letters back.
Well, that would have been when I moved, wouldn't it? I could have sworn I sent you a change of address card.
So what did he do to you this time, then, eh?
Do to me?
Nick.
Nothing. Just moved away, that's all. Anyway, tell me about Ethel.
So thank you, Ann and Rob. And also, because you guys, I was talking about EastEnders, my friend Jenny Hudson Hendon sent me that, which is Pam St. Clement, who played Pat Butcher, who died of cancer on the show. She's still alive, and I love this. And my friend Jackie Craig gave me these, which are to Troy and Scott from Kelly Bright and Danny Dyer, who play Mick and Linda Carter, who are now the landlords at the Vic. I just love this. And also Jenny Hudson Hendon gave me Barbara Cartland, too, her autograph, too. Dame Barbara Cartland, who was Rain Spencer's mother, who was Princess Diana's stepmother, and this would be Princess Diana's step-grandmother, and she wrote about 10,000 romance novels, and she's just one of the most bizarre creatures ever, ever, ever. So I love this. So Jenny, thank you. Jackie Craig, you know I love these. And Jenny again, and Ann and Rob, you guys are the absolute best. I love Cora, and look at, there's me and Troy and Ann and Rob. Here we are. So thank you guys. I love you guys so much, and they're always so kind to me. My Coleman Shepherd's Pie mix, love it. Thank you. Very kind to me. Now I'm going to move on. Let's see, what have we got next? This is actually an eBay purchase I'm familiar with. I'm going to get my new fancy knife out. Lovely. My dead friend Larry gave me that. Actually, when Larry died, I took that from his house. They said I could have anything, and I thought, well, I should have that. Because why not? And I did start this box earlier, so... but I know this is an eBay purchase. And this is another one of my obsessions. I know people are probably sick and tired of me saying the word obsession, but it's true. They are my obsessions. They are my interest, and my interests are, you know, what keep me going. And this little statue, these two little statues of a strong man from a sideshow, and also there's the strong man, and there's the world's tallest man. And the world's tallest man was, at the time, Robert Wadlow, who was 22 years old when he died in England. He was 8 foot, I forget, or when he died in Michigan. 8'11", I think, and he didn't stop growing yet. And I'm planning a big story video on Robert Wadlow for my YouTube channel very soon. So this was something I bought because I thought I love it anyway. And there's the Strong Man. I love sideshows. And as you know, probably if you don't yet, my Freak Show, Mike and I, our Freak Show podcast is coming this week. So I like unusual people. So that would be that. So thank you to that eBay person who made that available. Now this, I am unaware. I think I know what this is, and I think this is an eBay purchase. For those of you guys that do follow the YouTube, and I think you all do, because you're here, this is a matchbook, I believe. You know, people are insanely good about packing stuff. And it's like, really? Oh, nothing. Oh, Larry's pissed off at me. Oh my God, that's so funny. There's some psychic stuff going on here. Uh-oh. All right, that's dead. So, one of my pet peeves is styrofoam packing material. It makes me nuts. I can't stand it. Ugh. But what's in here is a Fredericks of Hollywood matchbook. Fredericks of Hollywood, the clothing, the undergarment store in Hollywood. They used to have a brassiere museum, and they closed down. I think they're out of business now. And but I wanted to get the matchbook because I do my YouTube videos of matchbooks, and I can't believe I broke that knife. That's so bizarre. And now I can't find my other one. Larry is haunting my ass. I know he is because he always does sort of make himself known. So Fredericks of Hollywood made lingerie. They used to have a lingerie museum on Hollywood Boulevard. The store is located coast to coast. They had a really distinctive one on Hollywood Boulevard. So, but that's my Fredericks matchbook. Cute. eBay. So no one to thank, except what I did. And I did open this one too. I got this ages ago, and this is from a nice woman named Annette Taganazzini, and she sent me nice matchbooks, which I love. And actually, it works out quite perfectly because there is it goes well with the cuffling that Jim sent me. That is is this the Parthenon in the White House? Capital Scenes. That's interesting. And this is Hugh Hefner. Hugh M. Hefner. Playboy. And it just says, a couple of items for your collection. Thank you for helping me through COVID. Oh, thank you. With your interesting artifacts and facts. Annette. Thank you, Annette. Very kind of you. Thank you. I did get to go to the Playboy Mansion once, back in, when I did an episode of The Girls Next Door. And I did get to go in the Playboy Mansion. That was pretty cool. It was a really awesome opportunity to go and do that. We're going to go visit all the dead people.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hi, Scott. I'm Bridget.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, it was so nice talking to you the other day.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
It's going to be fun. Gruesome, but fun.
I love the purple paint.
I know, it's cool.
The spiderweb wheels. I think the hearse was...
And that's where I met Bridget and Holly and Kendra, and Bridget and I are still friends. And I didn't get to meet Hefner. That would have been cool. But I mean, it already was cool. So I know what this is too, because this is another purchase. There's Joanne Worley and Alan Seuss, and I did get this because it was dirt cheap. An autograph of Alan Seuss to go with my laughing collection. So Alan Seuss, Uncle Al, the kitty's pal, very camp, very over the top gentleman, and who was one of the stars of Laugh In, and that is his autograph. And I am so pleased to have dirt cheap, and I'm glad to have it. I would like to collect everyone's. I would really love to meet Joanne Worley. I would love to meet Joanne Worley, but I would, what do I don't have anything to say to her. Just you're Joanne Worley. But that would be cool. And I just wanted to do a quick shout out because I got this from my monthly or bi-monthly newsletter from the James Dean Gallery in Fairmount, Indiana. Jordan and I were just there not that long ago. And my friend David Lohr and his partner Lenny run the James Dean Gallery. And there's a big James Dean Festival coming up in Fairmount soon. And David wrote recently a book that's Strong My Love Is. I'm in Fairmount, Indiana, in the James Dean Gallery with my buddy David. And how long have you been here in the shop?
33 years.
33 years.
Since 1988.
And you've been living in Fairmount for that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Started visiting in 79, moved here in 86, and opened this in 88.
Now you've done total pilgrimage everywhere, that Jimmy's been.
I haven't been to Marfa or have been to Mendocino. So.
Marfa, that's and that's something you just zip over to. It was a hell of a place, but incredible, You've done all the New York things, right?
Yeah, we used to do the New York walking tour for about 10 years.
Yeah.
That was good.
Now, you have just published a book.
Yeah.
Tell us about your book.
It's called That's How Strong My Love Is, From Rock and Roll to James Dean. And 55 years of my life. It starts when I'm about 10 years old and ends in 2015.
Where'd you grow up?
In Massachusetts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I opened my first shop when I was 19, a hippie clothing and novelty shop, and it's all in here.
Nice. Yeah, because you were pretty active in the rock and roll scene in New York, weren't you?
Yeah. And,
too cool.
lived in LA and New York.
And there it is, the James Dean Festival. They're going to have September 23rd through the 26th, the weekend closest to Jimmy's death in 1955. So Fairmount, Indiana, love that place. It was magical. I was there once in the 80s, but it was so awesome to come back again. This is a mystery to me. Boy, there's some serious packing going on here. What could it be? Oh, it looks like it's anthrax. What is this? Is let's see. There's something going on here with the note. Oh. Okay. Oh, Scott P. Here lies the grave dirt of the Plainfield butcher, Ed Gein. I made this trip for you to the creepy cemetery so you could have this keepsake. It'll be a fascinating addition to the museum. Ed Gein's grave dirt. Ed Gein, they sort of based Psycho on, and he made clothes out of people and twisted. But yeah, this will be a good addition when the museum opens up again. I'll be putting it in the garage in the meantime. As you can see from the pics, Ed's gravestone is missing. I had beer stolen and ended up with hands of a guy out in Seattle. He had been selling pencil and charcoal rubbings for $50 a piece, so now the headstone is back in the hands of the sheriff in Washington County. They wanted to put it back, but it keeps getting stolen, so they may put it in their museum. Anyway, take care. Thank you, Scott P. So there's good old Ed and some of his people clothing. Thanks, man. Nice art. It's a nice cemetery. I've never seen a full view of the cemetery. It's quite nice. Awesome. Wow. Thank you, Scott. This is that's really something. It will have a nice home in the museum. And what could this be? Have to be careful with this. Oh my God, there's more dirt. Okay, there's lots of grave dirt of Ed Gein's. Thank you very much. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a surprise. In fact, I know you were in touch with me, Scott, because I know you said, do I want this? I go, yeah, of course I want it. It'll be welcome in the museum, and it is welcome. And thank you very much. It's, wow, that's something. Thank you. It will go. It's in a good home, and I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to make that journey for me. Thank you very much. And lastly, this is from my friend Cece, and Cece has been a good friend of mine and ours, Troy and I, for many years. And this is actually for Troy and I, but I'm going to open it because Troy's not here. I'm going to open it anyway. So, let's see. I'm trying to avoid the use of the knife as much as possible. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, how bizarre. Elsa Lanchester. With William Mark. Wow. She did like Cockney music. I remember she had, let's just say, I think you're thwell. Happy birthday to me and Troy, and happy anniversary. I found these and thought you guys would enjoy them. Hope you guys are doing well. Miss you and send you my love. Cece. Thank you, Cece. Wow. Elsa Lanchester, Songs for a Shuttered Parlor. Remarks by Charles Lawton of the Nutella spread fame. The Ashmack song, I Didn't Know Where to Look. It May Be Safe. Faith, Hope, and Charity. If you don't remember, if you don't know off the top of your head, Elsa Lanchester was the bride of Frankenstein. She was married to Charles Lawton, who was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And, wow, pretty cool. Very cool. This is very cool. George Burns, I Wish I Was 18 Again. I think he won like an Emmy for this or something. And Victor Buono, shut up. Oh my gosh. Edwin. And he was and Baby Jane, and he played King Tut, and he had an album. Oh my god. This has got to be comedy. Incredible giant of a man, intellectually as well as physically, has not only given us performance moment in this album, but a literary genius. His creative man shall long be remembered. He has written the material for the entire album, and are lines herein that shall undoubtedly become classics in our own time, displaying his detestation and repugnance for Rome with, I do not like Rome. Aside from the art, it is Bakersfield with tomato sauce. Oh my God. Lard lib. You don't have to be fat to hate Rome. Well, he was certainly creating a trademark for himself. Huh. Thank you. Can't wait to listen to that. George Burns and also Lanchester and John F. Kennedy, The Presidential Years. A documentary, an audio documentary. Wow. The entire world came to a shocked halt at 1:30 p.m. November 22nd, 1963, when the word of the assassination of President JFK was flashed around the globe, destined to take place in Washington. Utter brief present, 2 p.m. As a numb, unbelieving world viewed the events in Dallas, which led up to the fatal moment. Fox Movie Tone News, the career of this great emancipator of the 20th century was carefully recorded for posterity from the moment he ascended to the presidency until the last desperate breath was drawn. The cameras rolled, and the immortal words were recorded from this mass. Wow, very interesting and very cool. You guys are all so kind, and I thank you all very much, Ann and Rob and Scott and Jim and everybody. I'm going to feel like a real dick for not mentioning somebody, and I know that's going to happen. And Annette and everybody who sent me things, thank you very much for that. God, Bobby and Janet and everybody, thank you. I love all this stuff. I will cherish all this stuff, and thank you. And I'll stop saying and. Thank you.
He'd overheard a scornful word some careless neighbor said, and so had learned the truth that burned. His mother was unwed. Upon the edge.
You heard me.